Man, if this ain't one way to start the NFL season, I don't know what is. I mean, all this drama going on with Antonio Brown. I mean, could you have written a better story to start week 1 of this NFL season? What's going on, guys? Matthews here today, bringing you guys some Madden gameplay as well. Going to be talking about a little bit of some week 1 matchups and some predictions that I have and what I think is going to go down in the NFL season this year. All right, so a couple big things that I want to talk about. This Antonio Brown thing. Somebody help me out because it's just drama on top of drama on top of drama. I mean, you're a grown ass man and you had 30 million guaranteed money playing for John Gruden. Now, I've never played football. I've never been in the NFL. I don't know how John Gruden's how he coaches or whatever, but he seems like a pretty comical guy. I mean, I know me and a couple of buddies would always make fun of him whenever he was on Monday Night Football, but like, come on, man, like $30 million guaranteed, and you can't show up to practices, you can't show up to workouts. You want to complain about a helmet issue while everybody else is having to adjust all these helmet things and whatnot. I just don't get it. I want to talk a little bit about my Steelers, how I feel like they're going to be doing this year. Is it going to be a good year? Is it going to be a bad year? Is it going to be an okay year? Are they going to win the Super Bowl? I don't know. We'll see. We'll get there in a second. Maybe some division predictions. We'll see. At the time of recording this right now, we got about an hour and 20 until kickoff. I got to hurry up and wrap this stuff up because I got to make sure I go ahead and get the pregame going. I'm pretty excited about week 1. I'm sure you guys are as well. So let's go ahead and dive right into this. First thing that, bring it back to Antonio Brown is, I never did understand it. When he was in Pittsburgh and he was making all this social media stuff, you just causing a scene, on yourself. But, how do you think your teammates are going to feel with that? The team chemistry is definitely going to, well, the team chemistry did go down. And you would think he would be, he would step up to be that leader, like someone to look up to. And when it comes to, Juju, I think the one thing that really triggered me was week 16 against New Orleans. And, someone, sophomore year in the NFL, had a terrific year, and he makes one bad play that, I'm not going to say cost the season because, trust me, that spans to where we were losing in Oakland, losing in Denver, losing to the Chargers. Like, we had opportunities to claim the division. But for you to go to social media and sit there and say, this second year kid out here ruining the season, making bad plays and whatnot, like, how do you think that makes someone feel, honestly? Like, you are supposed to be someone to look up to, and you have this second year kid coming in and just working his ass off, and you're just gonna throw him down like that. I never did get it. Really, just to summarize it all, like, AB's just a clown. He really is. He's a clown. He's a kid. 30 million guaranteed money, and you just can't act right. So I don't know. I've noticed or I've seen a couple, radio talk shows and whatnot of former Steelers and whatnot, and them talking about, once you give him money, he ain't gonna be the same. Well, I mean, look at what Oakland did. They had him with 30 million guaranteed, and he couldn't even keep his mouth shut about that. So I don't know. He's in New England now. He belongs there. He's a Patriot. He's got the perfect mindset for a Patriot. But anyway, moving on. So when it comes to the Steelers, obviously we got week 1 tonight against New England. Not really looking forward to it. If I had to be honest, at least it's week 1. It could definitely be worse. I mean, it could be, say, give an example like last year where we played in week 15. And we're in playoff contention, and we lose that game, and definitely that we definitely have no shot at making the playoffs. Given the circumstances from last year. So I'm glad it's week 1. I'm glad it's early. Good test coming out on the road, especially with how we've been starting off the seasons these past couple of years. Good test. At least it's early. So moving on to next week, we're going to be having Seattle, and then after that we go to San Francisco. So the NFC West It'll be interesting this year. Seattle. Luckily, we got Seattle at home, so that'll be good. Going to Seattle is never a walk in the park. So just imagine if we had to start week 1 in Foxborough and then go into Seattle week 2. Start the division off against Cincinnati week 4. So Cincinnati, I'm really not too worried about. Honestly, if there's one team that I am honestly worried about, is Cleveland. Um, the past couple of years it's been Baltimore and Pittsburgh, and I'm really not stressing on Baltimore this year. Cleveland, if there's one team besides Pittsburgh that I think will win, I definitely think it's Cleveland. I wouldn't even mind if it was Cleveland, to be honest with you, as crazy as that is for me to say. Moving on later on, we're going to the Chargers. That'll be a good rematch after what happened last year. Miami, Indy. We got the Rams at home this year. That'll be a good test. Then we go to Cleveland after that, then Cincinnati, and then right back with Cleveland and Pittsburgh. Go to Arizona, and then we finish the season off against Buffalo, the Jets, and of course Week 17 against Baltimore. So only imagine if something were to happen to where it was, a situation like last year to where, we got Week 17 against the division opponent, and say the Browns are the Ravens of last year, and Browns got the Bengals and whatnot, and then we got to go into Baltimore and you know win that game first, and then we got to worry about Cincinnati beating Cleveland, and I don't want to deal with that. I had enough of that last year, and I just want us to win the division, nice and simple this year. So yeah, guys, that's going to wrap this video up. Let me know in the comment section if y'all have any Super Bowl predictions or what you think your favorite team's going to be doing this year. Looking to try and do this once a week, as well as start doing some Madden, like my career stuff. I'm not really big in, the Madden stuff like that. But yeah, let me know if y'all want to see anything like that. I hope y'all enjoy your week 1. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.